Good question, and it can seem daunting. I think high value complex sales conversions are it's quite hard to know how to approach them. So I think what would be best is if I just give you a bit of an example. So I can give you an example of how we've done it and how it's worked. So I'm talking about the anatomy here of a £20 million a year converted piece of business for one of our clients. And I can go through the kind of blueprint on how we approach that and how it worked. So then you'd be able to either do that yourself, or obviously we're happy to help. So firstly, like, what does it take to break into a big opportunity, into one of your big key accounts? Well, firstly, our client came to us and said, right, okay, this is the business we want to break into within the specific sector. And we said, okay, let's have a real deep dive. So step one is let's take a deep dive into the organisation itself. So what's going on in the organisation, maybe find out what they've currently got in place, what partners do they use, and then it's about actually mapping the buying groups. So they'll be with a complex sale and worth £20 million a year. You can imagine there's, I think, up to 10 or over 10 buyers involved in any significant B2B purchase. So we had to find out who all those buyers are, the influencers, the champions, everyone our client needed to be aware of. And then we started to reach out. So we agreed with our client the specific approach, how they wanted to position themselves as thought leaders and trusted advisors in that area, how we would come up against any objections about what they currently have in place. So we started doing that, and then we managed to, I think it was after about 3 or 4 months of nurturing, building relationships with prospects, we set an appointment with 3 of the key buyers, and our client went on that appointment. We then took all those buyers and kept them in a nurture pot. So we were constantly surrounding them with content, relevant content, hyper-personalized. We treated them all as different personas, because they all had different challenges, different needs, and different reasons that they would want to buy into our client's product. So 4 years later, roll the clock 4 years, and they don't all have to take this long, but this one did, because they had to really embed themselves in the organization. They've won the business, and it's worth £20 million a year for them on an annual revenue basis. So that's kind of the blueprint that we use. I mean, how does that sound?